and welcome back, orcs, elves, night revenants, whatever you might be. It's great to be in the Empire today, and today we're continuing the new account series that we're doing for Raid Shadow Legends. And people, just the other day we were talking about what you should be doing in that first 24 hours, talking about promo codes, card on the top right-hand corner if you missed it. Today, we're talking about the next thing you should really strive for within that first 24 hours inside of Raid Shadow Legends, and it has to do with this Sacred Shard right behind me. The first 24 hours are incredibly pivotal, my friends. So let's get into it and talk about what I'm trying to do today with all you fantastic people. And as always, big special shout out and thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this series again. It's been really fun to kind of start fresh and just kind of really get into it a lot more on a day-to-day basis. So I appreciate you guys being a part of the journey. If you want to join me, feel free to scan the QR code or use the link down below. Join me, and I'm going to be opening up a clan here momentarily. Would love to get you guys involved with me. More details on that to come here shortly. But in the meantime, if you look up Targaryen, you can find me in the game right now. But I want to open up a clan with you guys to have some fun with y'all. But people, the next thing we're going to talk about here in that first 24 hours is incredibly important. It's one of the most explosive times to really get involved with Raid, because they want to get you engaged. They want to keep you staying and enjoying all the fun stuff that they got going on here. Today, the thing that we're going to talk about, as I alluded to, is this boosted summons. When you start a brand new account in Raid Shadow Legends, just like within the first 24 hours, you have to claim one of the new player promo codes, which I redeemed, Sun Wukong. It's been a lot of fun using the kick button to campaign, which is going to be important, as we're going to be discussing. In your first 24 hours, you get a boosted chance of getting a legendary character when you guys open up Sacred Shards. And as you can see, I have 7.5 hours left, and I only got a few more hours to knock this out, and then you kind of miss the window. Generally, the rule of them, as far as I understand, if you're a Raid player, veteran player, feel free to leave some tips below and other things. Love getting insight from people that are very experienced in this game. From what I gathered over the years from here and there being involved in the game, that generally you don't want to really open up Sacred Shards or things of that matter unless there's a boosted chance of getting a legendary, because if you go check out the drop rates, which you can click the little eye notification there, as you can see with the Sacred Shards, right now we got a boosted rate, but normally if you want to try to get a legendary, it's kind of difficult. I mean, look at the primal, 1% chance that you get here. However, once you have the boosted system, then all of a sudden your chance of getting a legendary are a lot higher. So this is one of those moments, as a new player, you got 24 hours to try to get involved and get yourself a Sacred Shard and hopefully a powerful legendary character, as we're going to open up one in a second. Hopefully I get something good. This is going to be a big deal. But the question is, well, how do you get a Sacred Shard for free? Well, first off, just heads up, I'm going to be cheating a little bit here. I gave my 3 wacky numbers because I have to head off to a baseball game, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hit what I want for free within this time period. That's just me and bad time management. So I did buy the $14.99 pack inside of the store. I have no idea if that's a good or bad value. I'm going to be learning that and trying to navigate ways for you guys. If you are going to spend money, what's the best way of doing so? However, there is a free way of getting it done. And again, I got to leave here soon. I don't know if I can do it all in time, and especially get it on video within the next couple hours here. But what I highly recommend, one of the first things you should be doing when you're playing Raid Shadow Legends is knocking through the campaigns. The campaign is really, like any type of game like this, is really where you're going to spend most of your time. But one of the nice things about Raid Shadow Legends, as you do the campaign, you earn the stars by completing the battle. You have this little reward track on the bottom, and you get yourself some gems, get ancient shards, or in, for example, the normal battles, once you hit 252 shards, you get a void shard. But here's the thing, what you're going to want to do, and as you can see right now, I'm only on the level 6. When you move on over to the hard mode here, when you get 252 stars, that is where you get 1 free Sacred Shard. So this is a video, basically, do as I say, not as I do. From what I gather from people that play Raid, it takes about a day. If you play the game consistently, you get tons of energy and all that. About a day, within that 24-hour period, you should be able to hit 252 stars and pick up that Sacred Shard for free. And again, hopefully you can knock it out in the window. I feel like if I had a little bit more time, I could do it myself here, but I am going to still keep pushing, do the campaigns nonetheless. But I want to take advantage of this boosted system that we have here in this 24-hour period. Oh, besides just the hard mode, you also, if you go to Brutal, you can also get another Ancient Shard there. And if you go Nightmare mode, you can also get this. So not saying you're going to finish Nightmare Mode, 252 stars within 24 hours, but it should be feasible, especially if you're getting a powerful legendary champion. Like I got Sun Wukong. You might take one of the other ones that we discussed the other day. Should be helpful to try to knock out the hard mode, get your 252 stars on the hard mode, and then get yourself a free a sacred shard. So why don't we get down to business, my friend? Let's go ahead and redeem my little sacred shard that I got here through the power of the 3 wacky numbers on the back of the card. We're going to go ahead and claim that. Oh, we already have maximum coins there. We're going to claim our silver. And then there we go, claiming our sacred shard. So people, here's what we're going to do. For the occasion here, we got to do a little wheeler fail. Doing our first sacred shard opening for the brand new raid accounts here for Targaryen. I think what we need to do is we need to bring a little bit of that whaler fail love over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, Guns droids, maybe you're an orc, or maybe you might be a high elf or a knight revenant. It's time for YouTube's favorite show. Hit me, Gary. It's time for Whale or Fail. Where if you're whaling, you're failing, and if you're failing, you're probably whaling. Welcome, everyone, to our first whaler fail Raid Shadow Legend Edition. Oh, I gotta get the fit complete. Hold on, I gotta put the Gucci goggles on. Hold on, I gotta get my Gucci goggles on here. Now we're ready to party, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome to YouTube's favorite show where 9 out of 10 critics said they love Whale of Fail, and that 10th person we never heard from again. So, my friends, we got the shard ready to go. The question is the game ready for us? Let's go hop on in there with our 1 sacred shard. Let's go ahead. We need to hold on. We need to get a special blessing. Where's my there you are. Let's go ahead and get this little orc to bless. Hold on. Do the thing. There we go. Bless us today. Give us the love that we need to get the best pull possible. Yeah. Jesus is on our side, baby. So with that in mind, people, say it with me. Whale or fail. Whale or fail. Can we get a legendary champion? In 3, 2, 1. Oh, by the way, did you know that this video was sponsored by
Raid Shadow Legends? Use the QR code on the screen or tap on the link in the description. Why?
Because if you're a new player, you're going to get all these goodies. Now, you want to have goodies, right? Because if you're not goodies, then you might as well be papooties. No! I didn't get a legendary. But on the bright side, we did get Mordecai. And I believe Mordecai is really darn good. Let's go ahead and check. Oh, I was hoping for that. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to open up your shards, you have to do it during the boosted times. And even with the boosted time, you still might not get a legendary champ. But that does not mean the epic characters are not any good. Why don't we go ahead, hop on over to one of my favorite resources when I'm trying to get more familiar with a lot of these characters inside of Raid Shadow Legends. Let's go ahead and hop over to Ayumi Love. This is one of many websites that I like to use for Raid Shadow Legends. And let's see. Mordecai. Oh, no, we don't want to bookmark. I mean, maybe I should be bookmarking this. We need to go ahead and do a little Control F. And let's look up Mordecai. All right, so there's Mordecai. What rank does Ayumi Love have him put in? B tier. Oh, I mean, B tier is still very useful. So since one of the best times to buy Sacred Shard is when you first start the game in the first 24 hours, I really want to take advantage of the Sacred Shard boosted drops. And I'm looking to maybe pick up the Sacred Daily Pack with 1,000 gems, 500,000 silver, some energy, and the Sacred Shard. If I'm going to spend money, especially for Sacred Shards, now's the best time to do it. And there we go. Payment went through. So let's go ahead, claim our Sacred Shard for today, and we're going to get additional rewards for the next couple days. And now the time has come to see if we can pull a great champion. All right, Whaler Fail on the wall. Who's the whaliest of them all? And holy cow, we got ourselves a legendary champion, Prince Kymar. And if we go back to Ayumi Love's website, look up Kymar, Look at that. They're putting Kymar in an S-rank legendary champion, one of the best of the best. We have an AoE effect on the base which applies poison. We have an attack which removes all buffs and places a sleep debuff on them. An ability which resets the cooldowns of all ally skills, fills the tournament of all allies except the champion by 20%. Dang, that is nuts. And this is why, as I said, if you are going to spend money on a Sacred Shard, the first 24 hours is the best way to do it. So you can try to get a boosted drop and maybe have a good chance of pulling an amazing champion like Prince Kymar. Keep you guys up to date. Hopefully I can try to knock this out today. I'm really excited to get another shard opening. It's always fun kind of open up these characters, and hopefully you try to get something good. Anyway, speaking of good, I think I gotta say you guys have been good and amazing to me. I appreciate you guys hanging around with me. Hopefully you find this helpful. And if not, well, you know what? Keep sticking around, because you are gonna find something helpful by hanging out with us, or at the minimum, you're gonna have a good time. So leave that like, comment down below, subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And always remember, it's great to be a whale today. See you guys later.